Hi everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Vlogs, and today we've got the April book from Illumicrate to open. So you can get this book subscriptions box service without the items. I get it with, so it comes with like 4 bookish items. It's usually fantasy or sci-fi, and Illumicrate can be a mix of YA and adult. And this one's an interesting one because this is marketed as a YA book in the UK, but an adult book in the US, which really strange. So maybe it's kind of more new adult and kind of sits in between the two. I don't really know, but we will find out if we get around to reading this one. So I should say the theme for this month is magic versus science, which is such an interesting theme to me because obviously I am a science teacher, so I am very like science minded, very literal. So this theme where it's like magic versus science, I love magic, I love fantasy because it's that escapism from the world. So yeah, the theming overall, I think it's great. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. So let's have a look. This is the box here. Ooh, that's a good sneak peek. And yeah, even this artwork on the theming that they have, I just think that's so beautiful. I love the pinks. So this is our kind of, I guess, spoiler card, even though it's not the card, but yeah. Okay, so first out of the box, we have got this little baggie here with some face pads in. There are 2 different designs here. There are 6 in total. So you've got this red edged one which has butterflies and flowers on, and this blue edged one which has kind of some cards on. I think they're meant to be tarot cards. And then on the back there is this kind of soft white material. And what I would say is we literally just got some face pads as well from our fairy loot box. And actually these are kind of more soft, whereas the fairy loot ones were more velvety. Now I do not use face pads, so it's kind of a bit of a useless item to me, but I know some people will like these. But because I've never used them, I don't know what's better for your skin. I don't know if kind of that softer touch or the velvety touch is better. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments if you do use them. But I think nice, useful item. But as I also said in the Fairy Loot video, I'm sure we had some of these a year ago from one of the book boxes. And yeah, I think it's a nice little useful item. You can't be mad at it, but it's nothing special. Okay, next out of the box, I think these might be gardening gloves. Let's open these up. Okay, I've got rid of that nasty plastic. Yes, I think these are gardening gloves. So you've kind of got the slightly thicker material on the outside and the lighter, softer material on the top of the glove. And they've got these nice floral designs on them. Quite sticky because of that under plasticky material. What I would say is that I do a little bit of gardening, not a lot. I just kind of maintain everything. I've not got a lot going on in my garden, but you know, I've got a few plants and things. And actually as gardening gloves, I don't know if these are thick enough for me. I don't think they're quite as higher quality as the ones that I would buy for the garden. And the ones that I buy aren't the top most best quality, but I will use them. I do gardening. I do sometimes like accidentally break all the tops off, especially when my nails grow long. I don't know if other people get this issue, especially with like washing up gloves as well. When you've got long nails, it kind of like destroys the ends of the gloves. So I will use them, but again, not blowing me away there. I don't look at that and go, wow, what an amazing item. It's a useful item. The next one, I think, will be up more people's street. We've got this box here, and on it, it says, Jigsaw Puzzle, the Science Fiction Bookcase, 1,000 pieces. And it's within this box that looks like a book. Wow, I love it so much. So inside you've got the bag with all the pieces on. You've got another design in the inside. I guess that's probably what the jigsaw looks like. You've got all of these books. I'm trying to see if there's anything yeah, there are some kind of book titles on there, but not many. Not many book titles. So I would have thought that maybe there would have been more science fiction titles on there. So that's maybe a little bit of a letdown. Let me just show that a little bit closer because I'm not really sure I've done it justice. I do think it's cool. I do like a jigsaw puzzle. I'm not going to lie. Let me show that inside a little bit better. I don't know if you can really see that. It's better. Which way round is it? It's that way. It's that way. Yeah, there's a lot going on there in terms of like items, but in terms of being science fiction, you know, there's some items that do look kind of, they're from specific books, but a lot of it is just very general, and actually a lot of it is very fantasy based as well as just science fiction. Obviously I know there's a massive crossover, but the next thing is that going to shut? So these puzzle boxes, they're usually good when they've got like a tiny magnet in them. Yeah, I think it does have a magnet, so it has shut back up. So there we go. I might even take that to my parents and see if they want to do that later. Well done, Mum and Dad. Good luck. Next we've got, this looks like a pencil tin, a pencil case. Again, I'm going to take it out of this very rustly plastic. Okay, so it is black. We've got this lovely silver foiling on there, very nice, with that nice lotus flower on the back. I wish for you to not go anywhere without me in this world and the next. I wish for you to choose me. And again, you've got the flower on the bottom, you've got the moon design, and then up here we've got this bird. I don't know if it's going to be like a forks or something. So interested to see more about this when we look at the spoiler card. So that is our 4 items. Let's get the book out of the box. I'm not going to lie, I think the book is going to be the best part of this whole box for me. So pop that one down there. So as always, it comes in bubble wrap nowadays. We did used to get bags, which was nice for unboxings because you could obviously take it out of the bag as like a surprise. With the bubble wrap, it's a bit like, oh, we can see the book now, let's get through the packaging. Although bubble wrap is very good for obviously keeping them safe in transit and not having damaged books. So we have got To Gaze Upon Wicked Gods by Molly X Chang. This is a redesigned, not a redesigned, it's like what they call like a special cover from the publisher. I don't know if they call it redesign. Very similar to the original, same kind of artwork, different colourway. I'll pop the original up as usual so that you can see the difference between the two. I do like that we've got this bit of gold foiling going through here, what's holding her hands together. You've also got the material that the character is made out of is that shinier material, whereas the rest of the cover is matte. So that is quite nice as well. So you've got those differing textures. You've then got the name of the author, Molly X Chang, is also in foiling, but it's different to the gold foiling. This is also white. It's almost more of like, almost like a black foiling. That's quite nice. And then going around onto the edge, we do have a separate, we've got the character artwork into the name there, but that is very kind of neat and tidy. And then going around onto the back, we have got a quote here with hauntingly poetic prose. Oh, it's not a quote. Molly X Chang spins a tale at the intersection of science fiction, fantasy, and the very real devastation that colonialism brings down on colonized people. And you can see here again, you've got these bits that have come around here. And again, they're in that kind of different, shinier material, whereas the rest is matte. That on its own looks a little bit strange. I don't even think it comes around from this part. Look, it's almost like it's the wrong way around. It should flow from there onto there, and it's from the opposite side of the cover, whereas that should come from, I think, there. I don't know. It doesn't quite match, which is a little bit sad. One thing that it's not a little bit sad is this sprayed edge. That is very pretty. I am in my pink era at the moment. I don't know if it's since the Barbie movie, and I didn't even see that movie, but all of the pinks is just reminding me how beautiful pinks are. And it goes into this kind of floral on the top and the bottom. Can't really say much about this. It kind of looks like a column, doesn't it? Just a column with some florals on there. Then going inside, wow, okay, I think this end paper is the first wow of this entire book. Nothing on the reverse of the jacket. That artwork there is stunning. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see who the artist is on this one. So we've got this character in the red, all of these fans around her and all of these screens in this very kind of Asian setting. That is beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Let's have a look at the back. We have different end paper artwork on the back. We've got a different character. They are sitting down. It's a very different colorway. All of these blues and purples and the golds here. Obviously, that's in the artwork. That's not foiling, but just gorgeous. Wow. Sorry, I can hear a dog barking outside. Ooh, we've got printing straight on the hardback. And this is, again, very Asian inspired. I like that it wraps around onto the edge and onto the back. We've got no writing there and no title of the book. I have no idea what that will say. Would be interesting to know. If anybody does know, let me know in the comments if we know what this says. Yeah, so let's go inside the book. We have got a pen signature. I love a pen signature, so thank you very much, Molly X Chang. That's very special. And then we go straight into the author's note and the story. This is quite floppy paper. I like that. Like it's very similar to American paper. Just seeing if we've got any bonus content in this one. I'm not really sure. We do. No, I don't think we do. It goes straight into the end there. Okay, let's have a look at the synopsis and then we will look at the artists for all of the work. I've just realised I left out some bits from my Fairy Loot unboxing there. Sorry, let's pop those away. They are not from Illumicrate. Let's go through. Oh, okay, the synopsis. She has power over death. He has power over her. When two enemies strike a dangerous bargain, will they end a war or ignite one? Heroes die, cowards live. And that line is actually in like bronze foiling, which is nice. For as long as Yang Ruing has been alive, the empire of Erlang has been occupied by Romans who mercifully defeated the magic of her people. Now the invaders advance science, technology and military make them gods. But Ru Ying is special, having been blessed by death and born with the ability to pull life out of mortal bodies. When Antony, the second prince of Rome, uncovers Ru Ying's power, he offers her an impossible deal. If she becomes his private assassin and eliminates his political rivals, her family will be protected. Can Ru Ying trust this prince, whose promises of a better world make her heart ache and whose smiles make her pulse beat faster? Are the evils of their agreement really in the service of a much greater good? Or will she betray her entire nation to guard those she loves the most? Wow. Okay, so let's go through the spoiler card first, then we'll go through some thoughts. Okay, so the science fiction bookcase puzzle artwork is by Olivia Gibbs, who is at Olivia Gibbs Illustration, and it's designed by Jane Tibbetts, who is at Chatty Nora. We've hidden many secrets related to some of our favourite sci-fi books in this 1,000-piece bookcase puzzle. How many can you spot? So maybe it is kind of a bit more of like a hidden thing. But unless there's answers, how would you know if you found them all? I don't know. Choose me. Oh, it's a bookmark tin. I thought it was like a pencil case. Designed by Adrian Bresjin, who is at _studio_@AO. Store all your bookish reading supplies in this stunning bookmark tin inspired by Song of Silver, Flame Like Night. Moths and Poppies reusable wash pads were designed by Carly Watts, who is at Carly Watts Art. Remove your makeup easily on the go with these wash pads, featuring artwork inspired by the bone season. We've then got the gardening gloves, which are, I'll pop you up there for a moment. Botanical Constellation gardening gloves. Oh, there's stars on them. I did not even notice that. I didn't even look that closely. These are designed by at Christina Panbianco, who is at White Bread Pattern. Summon the power from the surviving sky with these lovely gardening gloves featuring plants that are important in the story. This story? Maybe. So that is it. Then we've got the book. So with the book, we have got an exclusive cover colourway, and that does come from the publisher. Interesting that they didn't mention it here. We've got end paper artwork by at Ho Angler Padowan. No idea. I'm so bad at pronouncing everything today. That's gorgeous, different front and back. We've got the full colour design on the case by at Elana Alawinas. At Alawinas, I think. Winans. At Alana Winans? I don't know. A digitally printed 4-edge from the publisher and is signed by the author. Okay, I've just butchered all of that. I do apologise. Okay, overall thoughts. So I was really looking forward to the book. I think let's focus on the positives. I wanted to read the book. I'm pretty sure this was in my most anticipated book releases for spring video. So the book I am happy with. I wanted a copy of this to be able to read it. But in terms of it being a special edition, I'm just not blown away. I just don't find a lot of beauty in this. Like, this is a nice colourway change, but is it special? Would I want to pick it up off the shelf in a shop if it was next to the original? The most special thing about this book is definitely that front end paper artwork. That is just stunning. But otherwise, I'm just a bit, yeah, I could take it or leave it. I could leave it easily and just have had a normal copy of this one. As for the items, yeah, it's just a little bit lackluster. And I appreciate that some boxes, they have to have cheaper items to make up for the boxes where they have more expensive items. Like I say, I like the puzzle and I will actually do the puzzle. Not that I think it was maybe the best design in the world. I don't know. I just feel a little bit let down, I think. As I said, the gardening gloves, the makeup pads are just, they're good for some people, but not for me. The tin, you know, even this, it's okay. The tin is okay. I think the word that I would use for pretty much everything here is mediocre. And I guess that we have to have these kind of just very mediocre boxes so that when we get a good box, it feels good and exciting. But this just doesn't feel special. And that's my thoughts. It's not just about my thoughts though. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. If you've got no thoughts, if they're just pretty much the same as mine, just say hello. I like to talk to people down in the comments. If you want ways to support me and the channel, if you've not done so already, please hit the like button. That is the way you can support me the absolute most. It means the world. You can subscribe if you've not subscribed or done so already and you want to see more bookish content from me. If you're interested in the book, which, as I said, let's be honest, is the star of the show here, is just the story, I will leave affiliate links to a non-special edition, just the normal standard edition, down in the comments section below. Not the comments, the description below. That will be affiliate, so you don't pay any extra, but I make a small commission, which helps me and the channel out. Other than that, I hope that you're well, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Have a good rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.